that the people on the video are aggressively asking for a solution, maybe to hunger, and they are protesting for lack of food. Maybe people are getting sick and job loss, but I think it is mainly because of starvation.
I will not hesitate. My orders are sa police pati military, pati mga barangay na pagka ginulo at nagkaroon ng okasyon na lumaban at ang buhay ninyo ay nalagay sa alanganin, shoot them dead.
I remember the last time I had an interview with Mr. Efren Barsaga, a Filipino who has witnessed and experienced martial law in his time. He is now 65 years old, and I will never forget what he said, that he became a responsible man during his time. He is so afraid with the government, especially the military. He learned to strictly follow orders mandated by the government during martial law. Ang mga Pilipino kasi likas na matitigas ang ulo. Hindi ko sinasabing lahat, pero karamihan. Palaging may nasasabi bago sumunod. Halimbawa, may mga ang laki-laking karatula na nakalagay na bawal magtapon ng basura dito. Pero naglalagay ng basura tuwing gabi. Bawal umihi dito. Pero kapag inamoy mo yung daan na yon, ang panghi. Kahit yung mga buildings na bagong pintura, nakalagay na nga wet paint, do not touch. Pero ang ginagawa ng karamihan sa atin, hahawakan pa rin, tapos sasabihin, ay, basa pa nga. Sa National Highway, bawal ang jaywalking, may multa. O kaya naman nakalagay na ang karatula na, bawal tumawid dito, nakamamatay. Pero may natawid pa rin. Ang gagawin ng gobyerno, papalitan yung signage and then lalagay, bawal tumawid dito, may namatay na. Pero may natawid pa rin. Ang gusto yata sa karamihan ng mga Pinoy ay umabot pa sa ganito. Bawal tumawid dito, papatayin. Sometimes I am also wondering why is it so hard for us Filipinos to follow even simplest orders, especially orders of the government. We all know that being a good Filipino citizen requires full compliance and obeying wholeheartedly to the rulers of this country, but why can't we do that? Personally, I disagree with this kind of perspective of the president, shoot them dead, a warning for COVID violators, because biblically saying killing is a sin. But if we're going to dig deeper on the situation, it is us who pushes the government, specifically the president, to do such preventive actions like this, because we are being out of hand knowing that we are facing a global outbreak, the pandemic. Pandemic is not the president's battle alone. It is ours. But instead of cooperating and collaborating with the government to help lessen the spread of the impact of the COVID, we are being against them. Hindi naman tayo pinagdadamutan ng gobyerno. Nagka-ECQ pero nagpapadala naman ng mga relief goods sa bawat bayan. May mga frontliners na nagbibigay serbisyo. Pero puro tayo reklamo. Nawalan ng trabaho, nagugutom. Yan ay dulot ng pandemya. Hindi yan ginusto ng gobyerno na mangyari sa atin. They are continuously having safety protocols so that at least we can somehow live our normal lives. Pati nga pagsusuot ng face shield, inirereklamo pa natin. Na kesyo ang mga Pilipino daw mandatory ang face shield pero ang taas pa rin ang cases ng COVID. Can't we see that the government was just trying to protect us? That's why, though I disagree with the president's shoot them dead, I cannot blame him if he wants to think about that. The government already warned us not to leave our houses if not necessary, social distancing, limits in parties and clubs so we can lessen the possibility of widespread of the virus. I believe that it is part of their plan to mitigate the effects of the pandemic. am thinking about, instead of killing anti-government people or opposing groups who are creating trouble in the COVID-19 crisis, let's just impose on them a long years to lifetime imprisonment or lifetime community service. People might think that that's worse than dying, but they have to be responsible with their actions. One thing we have to consider here is the population of the inmates. We should prioritize public health more than the people that might go to jail, but for me, that was a better option than taking someone's life. Actually, because of this question, I appreciate the president even more. How am I going to give advice to the president regarding this big issue because it is somehow dealing with extrajudicial killing? But I can feel that it hurts the president to think that he needs to impose heavy punishment on his fellow Filipinos for being a reproach to the government. But we are giving him no choice. In the end, we don't know when we will be able to leave the COVID disaster, so it is important to work together and be obedient because the government only wants us all to be in good condition and the current COVID disaster will not get worse. Obey the government's order because it is the government that will help us.